What's up everyone, it's Weston here. So today I've got the review of the Tecevo NFC and Bluetooth portable speaker. So first off, I'm going to kick this review off with the design aesthetic of this speaker. Now if you're looking at it and you've seen Jambox speakers before, then you'll think that this looks pretty similar, and it is quite similar to the range of Jambox speakers that you can get. So in terms of design, it's quite nice looking, but it's just a bit of a sort of a copy of that. On the top you've got your buttons for functionality, so you've got a little microphone there because it can be used for hands-free calls. You've got your skip back and your volume down, your play pause and your answer calls, which is what your mic's for, and then you've got your volume up and skip forward. So you can also see there you've got your Tecevo logo, but this is where the NFC chip is located. So if you have an NFC compatible phone, then you can pair it with this. Now I have tried pairing NFC with my Nexus 5, and it's a bit patchy. It works sometimes, it doesn't work other times. So I found the best way to pair it is just by using Bluetooth. So on the front also you have two LED notification lights. So one while it's in use and one while it's charging. Now the one while it's in use flashes constantly. It doesn't go off. It's quite irritating, and it's something I don't really think they should have included in the design, but for some reason when you're playing your music it just flashes all the time and it gets quite annoying. So yeah, that's one of the downsides. So also on the front you've got your metal grille to protect the drivers, and there is a twin driver set up at the front with a passive radiator underneath for your bass. So at the sides here you've got sort of a plastic sort of stopper, and it's sort of supposed to reduce vibration, but they don't really work that well, and it's supposed to stop it from slipping, but as you can see it doesn't really work at all. So around the back you've got your on-off switch, your USB for charging, a line in and a line out. So it's got quite a lot of features considering how cheap the speaker was. So that's a bit about its features. So let's talk about design. So as you can see it's in blue. You can get these in quite a few other colours. The finish on it is pretty decent quality. The material's quite smooth and quite soft. The metal on it's pretty robust, so if you drop it, I wouldn't say it would survive many knocks, but it would protect the drivers. Underneath again you've got the same soft touch material, and you've got your drill outs there for your passive radiator. This really is the only major downside, these plastic ones. I think they should have made them rubber. That would have been a little bit better. And also there is a few imperfections around the buttons as well. Around the back, again, it's pretty plain, pretty simple, but build quality is decent enough, and nothing's going to break anytime soon. So speaking of build quality, like I mentioned, it's alright. I mean, it's fairly robust. It would survive a couple of knocks. I wouldn't say it's one of those tough speakers, because it's just not, but it would survive a couple of knocks, I reckon. Let's talk about sound. Now that's really the reason why you buy portable speakers, is because you want better sound than what you get on your phone. Now it is better than what you get on your phone, but I'll actually do a demo to let you hear what it sounds like. But in terms of sound quality, it's a bit disappointing actually. It's a bit harsh, the sound. It's got like a really harsh, sharp edge to it, and it's makes it a bit tiring to listen to after a while. Your bass frequencies again come through here, and it's not bad, a little bit overpowering, but not the worst part of the sound. I will say that this vibrates quite a lot, so if you've got it on your Surface, you might be able to hear in the sound test actually. And it actually vibrates surfaces, so you have to put it on something really solid, otherwise you're going to get this sort of secondary vibration in the sound, and it's just not great. I mean, like I said, rubber would have been a better isolation than the plastic what they've used. But yeah, I suppose for the money you can't have everything. The midtones are a little bit lacking, they're not there, it's more bass and high, and the mid is just sort of muted in the background. But for the money, it's not the worst I've heard, but it's not the best either. That'd probably be the Nude Audio S, but that lacks the Bluetooth and NFC that this has included. So it's a bit of a trade-off depending on what you want. Do you want your quick connectivity, or do you want sound quality? If you want to know anything more about these speakers, then there'll be more information down in the description. And also, before I forget, you do get some cables included if you've not seen the unboxing. Your charge cable, which is just your 2.0 to a standard micro USB. And then you get your cable for your non-Bluetooth devices, which is right there. So you get that 3.5mm to 3.5. So you can connect it to your laptop and phone if you've not got Bluetooth, or an MP3 player, so that's pretty handy. But other than that, it's not a great speaker. I mean, I'm going to be hopefully getting a few more at this price range, so I may be able to do a comparison between this and something similarly priced, just to see if it is actually good for the money. But for now, personally, I don't think it is. I mean, I know it has the NFC and the Bluetooth, which is great, but as far as everything else goes, it's just not good. The NFC is patchy, it doesn't connect all the time. The buttons work pretty well, I've not had any issues with those. Call quality is not great through there, but considering how cheap it was, it's not bad. It's not bad. But well, that's been pretty much everything. Like I say, if you've got any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.